When I took over from my party colleague Barbara de Bruyn almost 2 years ago as MEP for the 6 counties and as Sinn Féin's only representative in Europe, I made a simple but an important commitment to bring Europe to you and bring you to Europe. I have delivered on this commitment. I have brought many delegations from Ireland over to the EU Parliament to meet with Commission officials that design and implement the EU funding programmes available to people from every part of Ireland. I have also visited areas across the north on hundreds of occasions to discuss the opportunities that exist in the EU, as well as dealing with other concerns that may have an EU dimension. In this context, I have engaged people and organisations from an array of sectors. This includes those involved in agriculture, small and medium enterprises, culture, the Irish language, sport such as GAA, rugby and soccer, justice for victims, youth issues and older people's rights. As a result of my engagement, these groups have become more informed and aware of the relevance of the EU to their work and the opportunities it presents for their businesses or organisations and the people they represent. I have also been a strong voice against the austerity agenda in Brussels. Unlike most of the other MEPs from the island of Ireland, I have opposed cuts that are hurting the most vulnerable in Ireland. Cuts that will hurt farmers and rural dwellers. Cuts for those involved in peace programmes. It will hurt the community groups who are funded by EU structural funds and ultimately hurt the vulnerable people they represent. Furthermore, I have raised my concern on matters of transparency in the EU institutions, and I have also been critical, very critical, of the further militarisation of the EU, despite a virtual silence from unionist MEPs and mainstream parties in the South. These are legitimate concerns shared by many people in Ireland. By speaking out on these issues, I have brought your voice to Europe. However, the EU is still a source of great potential for our island. I am working to achieve a €1 billion stimulus package for the North, which could fund the A5 and A6 road schemes, Narrawater Bridge, the Desert Creek Police and Fire Training College, and a new children's hospital, all of which would create jobs and help to grow our economy. We need to invest our way out of this recession. The policies of the EU are not about investing our way out of the crisis. They are about cuts. The EU austerity policies and the greater marginalisation of smaller member states in the decision-making process are not good for Ireland. Therefore, now, more than ever, we need MEPs that are going to put Ireland first. On the 22nd and 23rd of May, our country has an opportunity to vote for Sinn Féin EU candidates in every constituency in Ireland who will tackle the issues directly affecting each constituency, but who will also stand strong together on the issues affecting Ireland as a whole. Returning a team of 4 Sinn Féin MEPs will mean a louder and a more cohesive, influential voice for you and for Ireland, which will further maximise the potential of the EU whilst at the same time tackling the cuts agenda supported by the unionist parties in the north and the mainstream parties in the south. It is time to put Ireland first. Vote all Sinn Féin. vote Sinn Féin.